Skep Talk and I have decided to get together here for about half an hour or so until my kids get back, and we'll have a
It's
chat.
random day with Skep.
It is, yes.
And what's today? Thursday?
Thursday, yes. Yeah,
If it
what's today, everybody says. Yeah.
what when you're holed up uh, and you're not going into the office, you're not the prisoner of your calendar. One day feels just like the last. That was one of the things that I had to get used to when I retired from going into the office every day. I kind of went into semi-retirement, doing basically gig work, IT work, still, but it you didn't pay attention to what day of the week it was, and a lot of days I had to think about what the hell, is it Tuesday? Is it Thursday? What the hell is going on?
Well, and even Pincalo, because he's getting called to leave so much later,
Yeah,
he's even like, it feels like Saturday.
yeah.
Like,
Well, and my wife has continued to work in her office because she worked for years to get where she was.
yeah,
She is a shipping expert, and now she's working from home. She has a fully outfitted office with computer and whatnot, and the internet makes it doesn't matter where she works from. She can ship. She's in there shipping an uh, excavator to Somalia. In
mm,
fact, two excavators to Somalia right now. Two giant mining excavators to
okay,
Somalia, and she can do that from anywhere.
yeah,
It's all electronic stuff. It's just shifting money, arranging schedules, finding ships, containers, uh, equipment, you know, people to do the logistics, arranging all that shit, and it's a brand new world, and thank goodness, uh, the nature of her job has made her a little bit, um, resistant to uh, uh, the she it's a service type of job,
yeah,
but it's the type of job that is brutally necessary in the international economy. I mean,
yes,
my God, if when when Brenda's job goes away, bad things are happening. That's
yeah.
apocalypse now type stuff.
My mom she works for the federal government. She works for the development branch
Uh huh.
of the federal government. So she's still working as well. She's
Well,
doing
yeah,
basically
yeah,
what your wife is doing. She's working from home.
yes,
Because there are many.
and she's
She
doing
told
really
me.
fundamental stuff
Oh
too.
yeah, she's being inundated with requests for help, like
I can just
financial
imagine.
help, and because she's the officer, like the financial part of the financial team. So she does, where's this money going? Which project did it go to? Did it get spent the way that they said they were going to spend it? Where's their
Right.
reporting? What, like,
And the things that she's fighting right now is the famous thing they teach you in first year business, which is somebody using long term financing to pay short term debts,
yeah,
which everybody is doing right now. Everybody
yeah,
is using savings to pay their light bill,
yes.
and
If
that's
they have it, if they
yeah,
have
if
savings to
yeah,
begin with.
which they don't have for long,
Yeah.
and that's it's the devastating thing about this. That's one thing. Let me just This is just something I'm angry about.
Hey,
As
Pat. Pat's in chat.
Hey, Pat.
Green Badger, Seamus. Welcome, guys. I know it was kind of a short notice, so if y'all could throw this out on Twitter. I know we
Yeah,
won't be here for long, but
we
we'd
can
love to have you guys watching.
we can be optimistic. You never know.
You never know.
We could this could actually turn into a miracle stream, and it could go for days and days and days, weeks.
Well, they did. My mother and sister did show up with a 10-pack of Timbits for the kids, so maybe they'll be.
Exactly.
Those are donut holes for people who are going,
Right.
what's a Timbit? What the fuck?
Timbit.
Those are the centers of the donut. They're, yeah.
So that's where the donut holes go. They go to Canada. Who knew? Okay. It's a little bit of an answer, one of life's answers. They go to Canada. All right. Anyway, so as it becomes apparent how this thing started, are you aware of the actual origin story of the China Wuhan virus?
There are so many origin stories.
No,
It's
there's only
hard
one
to.
that's real.
I was gonna say it's hard to figure out which one is the real one.
There's one that has, by consensus, been confirmed by enough reputable people, and it's one that is so sad because it's such a story of just human stupidity and China's overweening hubris. Essentially, what happened was China found this dandy virus out in the wild and thought this would be fun to study. We'll mutate it and see if we can make it into something virulent. And so they brought it into a research lab. And they were jacking with it. And literally through simple, poor quality control, they didn't realize it. They had released it back into the wild. They had contaminated some wildlife with this virus. It spread among wildlife, and evidently some bats and some other wildlife contracted the virus and spread it amongst them. The bats got captured, slaughtered, and sold in the wet markets, and some people came down with the virus. And that is how this whole thing started. It wasn't really China, thinking, oh, we're going to develop this, big biological bomb. I mean, they were thinking it'd be interesting to see if there might be some potential here, but they weren't really actively working on it. They were just being irresponsible and working with something dangerous, and were really
There
irresponsible.
was a theft from a Canadian biolab.
Yeah,
A Winnipeg biolab, and that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's
because I think we had samples of a coronavirus type of thing that.
Well, there's lots and lots of coronaviruses. I mean, this coronavirus 19 is the latest and greatest in a series of coronaviruses. It's called the coronavirus because it has the appearance of having a crown on it. It's just the way that it looks under a microscope. But at any rate, that's the story that enough responsible people agree on that seems to be true and sounds the most sensible to me. That this didn't. The thing is, this didn't need to happen.
No,
this was so stupid, and hundreds of thousands of people are going to die. Millions of people are going to die because China was stupid. Because China was stupid. Because they were irresponsible. If you're going to be a big boy, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's not like the planet can't think up plagues for us.
Yeah, exactly. Nature does it just fine.
It gave us the bubonic plague all by itself. We didn't fuck around with anything. We had no know-how at that point.
We
don't need to be doing that shit.
Yeah, but if you want to help Dr. Darwin, he's all about it. Hey, let me help you on with the coat. Your lab coat's right here. You can help out in the lab.
Oh, they're back already.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
Is this stream over?
Yep. I think they got in trouble
Oh
from the
no.
way that they sound, from the way my mom sounds.
No, no.
Yeah. Yeah, the way that my mom's voice
Yeah.
sounds, somebody fucked up.
Anyway, it's much more fun though to think of all the cool conspiracy theories. So
It is.
I'll let the people who think that. And at any
Um,
rate, it's great being on the air again with you.
it is too, being on the air with you, and also don't forget, tune in for Saturday where there will actually be an hour long
Well,
stream.
tune in tonight. You're going to be
And
on.
yes,
Yeah.
and tune in tonight on Minions because I'll be joining Prospero and you.
Yep.
And then tomorrow at midnight, join me and Irate on the Cream stream
There you
on
go.
Irate Prostate's channel. So I am still around, people.
Yep.
I am still here, and I may throw in a gaming stream at some point too.
And I, on the other hand, am kind of like Eleanor Roosevelt at the end of her life, forgotten, but not
Oh,
gone.
stop it! All right, guys, I'm off.
Guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for hanging with us.
All right,
We'll
goodbye,
do this
guys.
again soon, but longer.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
like some of my early sexual contests.
All right,
Bye.
bye.